Why, hello, everybody. Welcome to week two here in Fundamentals of Criminal Law. With that said, before we get started talking about what we've got going on this week, we're going to look at who's in this class. This is, I guarantee, the largest number of students, or definitely the highest percentage of students in a class who want it to be attorneys. I've got a total of 5 different students in a class of 11 or 12 students. I've got one student who's not participating. I'm assuming they're not planning on taking the course, but they're signed up for it. So almost half of the students want to be attorneys. 2 of them want to be defense attorneys. One wants to be, an assistant district attorney. One wants to either go into immigration or family law, and the other one just said they wanted to go to law school. So that's a big percentage. And this first time I've ever had one of my classes where no one said they wanted to be a police officer, though I do have one student who states they want to be a homicide investigator, so I assume they realize that they got to be a police officer first, so that I will count that one as being a police officer. One wants to go to work as a game warden. One wants to work in any federal job, whereas another one wants to work for the U.S. Marshal's Office. One says their current goal is to possibly work at the courthouse, but in the future want to become a criminal analyst. One wants to be a psychologist. One of our attorneys wants to play professional baseball. One of our future attorneys. As far as current jobs, we've got one student who's a dental assistant. They wanted to be a defense attorney. I believe they wanted to be an attorney at least, and kind of 2 jobs that scare me. Dental assistants like to hurt you. Not really, but it's the dentist that does all the hurting, I guess. And then we've got one that is currently in the U.S. Marine Corps stationed in San Diego, and one who is in the American Army, the Army National Guard, where they are a military police officer. So thank them both for their service. We've got one student who's a psychology major. They are the one that wants to become the psychologist. And then we've got a student that wants to transfer to UH Clear Lake to get their bachelor's. We do have one baseball player and one softball player. So, that's pretty good. Both of them want to be attorneys. I guess they want to be sports attorney. Well, actually, one wanted to be an immigration and family law attorney, but, I guess they could be sports agents too. So let me get out of the way and we'll talk about what we're going to do this week. This week you're going to be watching the video on the model penal code. Keep in mind that, don't keep in mind, I'll just make sure you know there is no text material for this. It's all off of the video. The model penal code is the basis of the Texas Penal Code. So watch this video and take the quiz over it, do your exam review for the original discussion, and then take that quiz. Keep in mind that if you have not made, everybody except the student that hadn't even signed in have already made it, so I don't need to tell y'all that. Y'all are all good to go. But keep in mind, go to the second chapter, which is actually the first chapter of the Penal Code. You will need to have made at least a 70 on the quiz for this chapter, quiz number 1. But take it again till you make a 100. For all those that want to go to law school, getting all A's is a really good idea because it will make it a lot easier to get into law school. So keep retaking the quizzes until you get that A. That will help you quite a bit. And the other thing for that discussion, I do have a video guaranteed to put you to sleep on how to do the discussions. If you haven't been in my classes before, be sure you watch this. If you didn't get 100% on all your discussion, watch the video. It will show you how to take part in that. If you have not signed up for both of your case reviews, let's go to the case review and look at kind of how many people have signed up. Be sure to do so. You will need to do 2 separate case reviews. The first one are going to be these cases. Looks like, just kind of glancing over without counting, it looks like most people signed up. For some reason, I usually have more people sign up for Case Review 1 than Case Review 2. So we'll kind of look at that and see if that's the case this semester. Yeah, looks like maybe a one or two less, but so everybody sign up for both of those. We don't have a super large class, but the topics are, have been thinned out already. Well, that's all I have for you. Looking forward to working with each of you this semester. After we finish with the Model Penal Code, we'll get into the Texas laws, and I think you'll find some laws you didn't know were on the books. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day.